Next on WVUA 23 News, rain chances return just in time for Memorial Day weekend. More coming up on your forecast in a few minutes.
We'll turn our attention now to the weather. A beautiful start to the Memorial Day weekend.
It was, Jabari. I just can't believe it might rain over the weekend. Molly Starr joins us. And Molly, what should people expect to see this holiday?
Hey guys, good evening. And unfortunately, it's not just going to rain this weekend. It's going to rain all throughout next week. Now, for your Memorial Day weekend, if you're looking to grill, tonight is the best time to do it. So if you're out and about, make sure to get those supplies for grilling tonight, because as we move into Saturday and Sunday and even Monday, chances of rain increase as we move through the weekend. Temperatures are staying pretty mild, but I'll have more details on what the rain will look like and what your temperatures will look like coming up in just a few more minutes. Coming up, we've got some rain headed our way this weekend, and for next week, stick around to find out more. Well, happy Friday. Today was a great day. We saw lots of sunshine, some warm temperatures. Highs today were in the mid-80s, and we can expect to continue seeing that. Starting off in Tuscaloosa, we're seeing those blue skies with a few clouds out there. There was a bit of the shade coming through with those clouds, but we did see a ton of sunshine. Tonight we can expect the same kind of sky conditions, mostly sunny to those clear night skies, temperatures falling into the mid-50s for your overnight lows, and those overnight lows are going to stick around those mid-50s for tonight and tomorrow night, but after that they'll rise up into about the upper 60s for your overnight lows. Doppler radar is dry, but that's not expecting to stay long that way. We're going to see some rain move in tomorrow, but it's not just sticking around for your Memorial Day weekend, but all next week. We've got a lot of rain coming our way in the next few days into next week, but let's take a look at what tomorrow's going to look like. So kicking off Memorial Day weekend Saturday, we've got Friday 5 p.m. right now. As we move further into the evening hours, we're taking a look from our HRRR. So they expect to see some clouds moving in about the 8:30 hour, waking up for Saturday, pushing through 4:30. This is when that first round of storms could make their way into Alabama. Now, we are under a slight risk and marginal risk as well, so I'll talk more about that in just a second. But as we continue through tomorrow, we're going to follow this pattern of some clearer mornings, mostly clear nights, but the rain moving in for those afternoon hours. Again, for Sunday and Monday, about that noon to midnight hour is when you're going to see most of those showers push through. And we're going to continue following that cycle. As you can see, Monday, you can expect to see some more rain move in for those afternoon hours. But let's talk about that little risk we've got coming up. So Saturday afternoon, we are under a SPC convective outlook with most all of our area in that marginal risk, but more centralized Alabama is in that slight risk, Now we can expect to see mostly strong thunderstorms. The biggest threats are hail and wind speeds, but we'll continue to monitor those tonight as we move in tomorrow to keep you updated on what you can expect for those storms. So let's take a look at that extended forecast. Saturday, Sunday, and pushing through next Friday, we've got a ton of rain chances. Memorial Day being the heaviest chance of rain at about 80%. Tuesday, we got that 75% chance. So hopefully by Wednesday, we can see a bit more sunshine as those chances start to dwindle. But these aren't all day rain events. They are mostly scattered showers. Temperatures looking pretty mild across the board. 80s for your highs and then 60s for your lows. Very, very regulated schedule we are on with the weather, but like I said, we've got that marginal and slight risk for tomorrow, and as we continue and wrap up tornado season this year, download our free WVUA 23 app and keep up to date with the weather coverage and updates, as well as our social media platforms. Search Richard Scott WVUA 23.
And final scores.
Yeah, Alabama's still down 2-0, but we're in the top of the fifth. The Crimson Tide does have a base runner on third with 2 outs. Highlights tonight at 10.
All right.
Final weather.
Well, fingers crossed for a good win. We've got some rain headed our way for Memorial Day weekend, so make sure to keep the umbrella on hand as well as plan accordingly for any outdoor activities. Temperatures are looking pretty great, though, so not just rain.
All right, Molly, thank you. But that's going to do it for us now.
We're always on with updates on WVUA20.com and our social media platforms. Hope everyone has a great night.